Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first in a new kind of old era of the stream. Hello, Daddy Hoggy. No one else is here yet. It's just you and me and thee, whatever you want to call it. It's early days, you know what it's like, but I'm hoping that we'll have more people tonight than we have normally. Because, as those of you who follow me on the social media stuff might already know, I've gone back to the old format. Not the old format as such, but I'm not going to schedule a particular theme for each week of play, because that was kind of restrictive and it was causing some major kind of motivational issues when it's a particular week and I didn't want to do something that particular week and blah de blah de blah. So it's one of those things. Hang on, I've just realised that voice attack is switched on and it shouldn't be at this point. So if I wanted to do a game one week and I was having to do a creative stream, then it was kind of difficult to try and manage that. But we're past that. What I've decided to do is go back to just playing games. I'm not going to lock in. I'm going to keep the idea that we're going to do mainly gaming. But sorry, I'm tired and I'm rambling. I'm going to stick to the idea that we're not going to lock ourselves into one game. That's it. We're not just going to limit ourselves to a single game or a single genre on the stream anymore. It'll basically be play whatever I fancy playing from whatever set collection of games I've got, until I'm not wanting to play it anymore. So it might end up being a fairly random thing, so it'll depend on whatever I want to play one week. It might be that I get into a theme of playing a game for a while, as I did with Elite Dangerous for 4 years. But hopefully it'll be a bit more kind of on a par with what we were doing before, which seemed to be a bit more popular. Obviously not everyone was kept happy, but we'll see where things go. So I'm still feeling a bit crappy. I'll be here until I need to curl up. I'm sorry to hear that, John. But you go to bed if you need to, mate. It's not a thing. You take care of yourself. Right, so so basically, what we're doing this evening is we're going back to Elite Dangerous, having a bit of a flow through that again for a while. Now, the reason I'm doing Elite Dangerous isn't just because I feel like playing Elite again. It's kind of that, but it's more to do with kind of having a blast on it before the updates come in. Because between now and the next scheduled stream, I believe we have an update coming in. So the beta will start for Chapter 4 of Beyond, which is going to revamp the entire exploration mechanic. So my general plan for this evening was to take a look at the Road to Riches, grab a bit more exploration data, see what exploration is like in this iteration of the game, and then next week we'll do Elite Dangerous again through the beta, and then see what the new mechanic is like for exploration. So I'm quite looking forward to that. That could be quite fun. Now, I'm not going to go into great depths of what the new exploration mechanic is, because I've not been keeping up with the live streams from Elite Dangerous and from Frontier. So I'm kind of looking forward to finding that out for myself and having a look around and finding things out. So I'm quite excited about it. Because as those of you who watch the stream and watch the YouTube videos regularly when I do them, well, remember that I am a big fan of the exploration mechanic at the moment. I know it's simplistic. I know it's not particularly indicative of the real kind of what you would need to do in an exploration situation. But from what I've read and what I've seen about the new one, it does seem to be gearing itself towards a more realistic mechanic. Being Elite Dangerous, it is a slightly grindy type of way of doing it. But it's not as grindy as it could be. It is actually a grind that is quite a realistic grind. So I'm quite looking forward to it, to be honest. So I'm quite happy, quite positive about the future for it. It also means that one thing I do know is that you're getting this whole new mechanic of being able to have a percentage of exploration and actually have your name as first explored on a planet as well as first discovered on a planet. I'm hoping it's going to be a far more engaging mechanic for all different types of planet as well. And I hope it's leading up to having some slightly more detailed overviews of the different planet types as well, leading up to hopefully being able to explore those planet types properly on the surface with an SRV. That sounds like a plan to me. So, what we're doing, let's pop over to the real window, shall we? You'll get a weird view at the moment because obviously I'm in 3D, I'm in VR, and the headset is lying on the desk at the moment because I want to see what's happening on the screen. Now, if I'm going to do the Road to Riches, the issue I have is that the Road to Riches is quite intensive and needing to use text. So I'm going to have to be referring to my phone quite a lot, or referring to a text file on the screen quite a lot. Now I'm just actually, at this point in time, I'm going to disable the petition thing. It keeps coming up there, so it's come up twice in the last couple of minutes. So I'm actually going to disable that for the time being, because I don't want it to be that prolific. Authorise, because I've authorised you 17 million times before. Timers. Save stage 9. Edit. It's supposed to be every 5 minutes. That's less than 5 minutes. So let's go for 20 lines of text on that one. Submit. Right, okay, so that should be a little bit more frequent. Edit that one. That one more in line. Submit. So I've just done a bit of admin stuff. I do apologise if this is boring as hell for you. I do have to do it now and again. Let's put that down to there. And down to there. Submit. Okay, right, that should be a little more controllable now. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going with it. So I'm going to pop our music on. Nope, not that one. That one. Apply. Play. So we should have some music pumping out the speakers now, as well as having the Elite sound on there, hopefully. Yeah, this is the kind of weird ratio for the game at the moment. I'm actually going to try and fill the screen up with that, which I know is going to put it slightly out of alignment. I'd rather fill the screen up. Is that one? Nope. That one? Nope. Is it that one? Yes. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop into my headset and we'll have a look at what's going on. And we'll see where we are. Now, as you probably know, we were on the Gnosis, or the Gnosis. The Gnosis. It's about 15 different ways of saying it. I know the G is silent, so it's Gnosis or Gnosis. Some people have had saying it like Geonosis, which is the planet in Star Wars that the last battle in episode 2 was. But yeah, so I'll pop the headset back on. There we go. Now I can just about make out the thing below me. So if I do this, that's me looking at the chat. Okay, we are locked in, ready to go. Where are we, in fact? Oh, that's not a good sign. The joystick seems not to be working. Well, that's not good. Okay. Some diagnostics are required here, because we don't seem to have joystick functionality. Control panel, devices and printers, TWCS throttle, to game controller settings, T1600 properties. Oh, crap! Don't knock your drink over all over your computer. That's always a bad thing to do. Okay, it's actually working. It's not being picked up by the game by the look of it, so we'll check the throttle. Yeah, it's all been picked up in the system, just not in the game by the look of it. So let's retry it. I don't want to take off and then find that I can't move anywhere. So keyboard, escape. Options, controls, flight throttle. It seems to be okay. It's picking that up okay. Okay. Resume. Still nothing on the stick. That is a little worrying. Okay, I'm hoping it's just because I'm docked, nothing else. Okay, let's take the risk and see where we're going. Try and launch. I need to activate voice attack again. Switch it back on. There we go. It'll be a very short flight. Oops. Get the headset back on my head now. Without having my hair in my eye. You know, I love this VR headset, but wearing up the glasses is a fucking pain in the arse. It really is. Now I've got hair in my eye. Oh my god! Talk about technical issues. Not even technical issues because of technical stuff, it's technical issues because of fucking biology. Fucking hair. Right. Shall we try that a third time? Now, stop flipping that back on me. Let me get the bloody headset on. Right. Try this for the 15th time. Open galaxy map.
Welcome to stellar cartography.
At least that works. Yep, joystick is working. That's a good way to... Oh, good lord, what the hell is that over there? So where am I?
Displaying map.
Below Thao Yao E C261. It's a bit nondescript, isn't it? Yeah. Closed system map.
Closing map.
Open galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Okay, so we are in a particularly strange place. So that's where we currently
Lights
are,
on.
and we're kind of a long way from anywhere, really. These are my bookmarks for the road to riches, I think. Okay. So one other thing I want to check at the moment, without taking the headset off, is where I need to go next on the road to riches. Here, it's overrated. It is today. Explorer. D. Just where I think I've put the thing. Alright, take the bloody headset off again. Bloody thing. I thought I'd put this somewhere shared. Just give me a second.
Change camera.
Oh, come on. Okay, do it from the other side then. Road to riches improved. Okay. For Beta Trianguli is where I was last at. Ariitis sector, blah de blah de blah de blah, is where we need to go now. Put that in the thing for the moment, in the clipboard. So let's slip ourselves back into the virtual environment and do a search. So let's go to that and then Control V and enter. So that's 2,600 light years away. And the route plotting failed because we're in a protected area of space. Great. Close galaxy map.
Closing now.
Open galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
So in order to get back to where we need to be, is that not where we were last time? Or is that where I just clicked onto? That's back in the core systems, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Current location. That's a right mess over there, isn't it? So, there's a whole area of space that I'm not allowed to go to because reasons. So what I'm going to have to do is navigate around it. So if I head off in that direction first, What do you mean route plotting failed to there as well? God damn you. Garzini! Thank you for your resubscribe, sir. And welcome to the stream. Although you just find me trying to navigate somewhere with the route plotter failing. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Let's try going that way. Okay. Well, hey! Right, I'm going to go there for a start. Close galaxy map.
Exiting map.
Ooh, pretty.
Separation confirmed. Give way to oncoming traffic during departure.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
It's a very, very nice location. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Engage frame shift drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
You are clear of the station. Until next time, Commander.
So what are the sound levels like, everybody, before Bifford comes on and starts complaining about them? Bless him.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Scan the system.
Scanning now.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
So many jumps have we got? So 50 jumps to get to where I plotted. But periodically on the way, what I'll do is I'll try and jump to where I want to go. So I'm audible over the music.
Jumping to next system.
Because to me, this sound I'm getting is extremely loud.
Key systems are at optimal levels, readying for exit.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
It's twice I've seen something like that on the scanner. Scan the system.
Completing system scan for cartography.
So what's that? It doesn't have any... It's just like a really bright row of stars, isn't it? It's just the luminosity in the game or something. Or is it something to do with the nebula? Let's try another jump. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive. Jumping to the next system. Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
There it is over there. So what the hell is it? Open galaxy map.
Displaying map.
There's nothing I can see around that has that level of brightness on it. Unless it's that galaxy over there. It just seems like a row of very, very bright stars. On the backdrop of a nebula, and I can't work out where it is. But it seems to be kind of towards the galactic centre, so like there. So it's like those nebulas over there. Or is it just marking my waypoints? I wouldn't have thought so, because there's nothing on it to do that. It's just that area. So you got the elephant's foot nebula, or elephant's trunk nebula, whatever it is, and then that one that's behind it. Is it the California? What is it? Close galaxy map. Close galaxy map.
Leaving map.
Do you know what? I want to go and see it. I want to go and see where it is. Open galaxy map.
Displaying star map.
So essentially, it is one of those nebulae. It's probably a completely random thing to do and completely bollocks. It won't actually take us anywhere. But hey, it's fun. Okay, so let's see if we can navigate to here. Boop. Done. Cool. Close galaxy map.
Closing map.
No, I shouldn't be going that way. I should be going that way. Let's try it anyway. Engage FSD.
Drives engaging.
Scan the system.
Scanning for information.
Jumping to next system.
2, 1, engage.
Maximum velocity engaged. Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit now.
Okay, looks like we're going roughly the same direction now. Engage FSD.
Engaging drive. Hyperspace velocity reached. Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit now.
Fuel scooping.
I could be basically just heading straight for a graphics glitch.
Fuel scooping complete.
Give me a second, I'm going to turn the sound down on my computer because this is fucking loud. Okay. Scan the system.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
Engage FSD.
Cartography updated.
Charging frameshift drive.
Ready Ready to engage. 4,
Leaving
3,
system.
2, 1. Engage.
Well, it's echoing the thing on the screen, so I can't see it being a graphics glitch, but it's happening in every system
Exit
I'm in.
destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heading up towards the centre and right a bit. Maybe a line of B-class stars that aren't in a nebula. Is that all it is? Just some stars?
Fuel scooping.
Just they're all in a completely straight line though.
Fuel scooping complete.
Scan the system.
Scanning.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
So, Garzini, does that look like what you've been to?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hyperspace velocity reached. Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was really close.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Scan the system.
Completing system scan.
Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Let's try and get a little bit closer to it and see what it does. We'll do 20 jumps or so and then we'll see if we get any neutron stars.
Ready to engage.
Throttle is up.
4,
Vector.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Scan the system.
Scanning now.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System cartography.
That's a lot of stars. Close system map.
Closing now.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Three, two, one. Engage.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Key systems are at optimal levels.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Scan the system.
Scanning.
Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
So what you're telling me is that that line is a line of B-class stars that just happen to be in a completely horizontal line from my point of view at the minute. And I'm going to go all that way and they're just going to start spreading out.
Leaving system.
Is that right, Garstini? Because if it is, then I won't bother doing it.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did it again! Wow, they've actually got the timing right for this now. Now, wouldn't it be astronomically correct that those suns should be scooping goop off each other?
Fuel scooping complete.
Scan the system.
Scanning for information.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Leaving map.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Interstellar velocity at maximum. Key
Yeah,
systems are
that's
at
what I
optimal
thought, but-
levels. Ready for exit now.
Unless my options aren't set right to look at it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
So, okay, so from where I am, that's a nebula, that's the Elephant's Trunk Nebula, and that behind there is another nebula. So, if I look at the galaxy map then, open galaxy map,
Accessing cartography.
right, so here's me, I'm right at the planet where I'm meant to be, so if I scope round, no, not like that, like this. So there's that. There's the nebula. So that's coming from roughly where I am, where everything will be lined up. You said B-type. So I've got B-type stars on. Let's put all the stars on. So it's not really giving us any more information there. The thing is, the draw distance on the map is very short, so you can't really see what's in front of it, at least at the scale you can get it. So, unless I'm missing a trick with the map, which wouldn't surprise me. I'm not seeing anything that looks overly like B-class stars lined up in front of the nebula. I mean, there's one. There's one. So it could be. There's a fair few there. So there are some. Ah, you see there are quite a lot of them dotted around here, aren't there? Like you say, some in the nebula, some outside the nebula. So if there's some sort of back the way we came as well, so I'm now looking from inside the nebula back out. Got one there. So it could be closed galaxy map.
Exiting map.
Well, let's see what happens anyway. We're gonna engage FSD.
Charging frameshift.
As we get closer, those dots should then spread out. So rather than looking like a line, they'll just be dots, and that'll answer our questions for us. Sorry, for those of you who are kind of like Garzini trying to talk to me in chat there, I can't see chat from through the 3D lenses, so
Interstellar travel mode.
I'm having to look at my phone, which is on the desk in front of me.
All systems check out. No unusual activity.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Open galaxy map.
Displaying star map.
Just remember I didn't turn all those other stars off. Scan the system.
Completing system scan.
Engage FSD.
Standby.
Frameshift now engaged.
Ready to engage. 4,
Leaving system.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Throttle's been a bit dicky.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
See at that angle, it's starting to look at separating out. Engage. Scan the system.
Gathering information.
Engage FSD.
Cartography updated.
Charging friendship drive.
He said friendship drive there. I'm glad that lives on. Where the hell am I? The microphone is just there, so I need to shift that out of the way slightly.
Ready to engage.
So the throttle is up. All the way up.
4,
Course adjustments.
It's weird.
2, 1. Engage.
Still love this cockpit.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit now.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping.
That was a bit of a glitch there. Scan the system.
Compiling data for cartography.
Engage FSD. Engage FSD.
Drives engaging.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Interstellar velocity at maximum. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal level.
Fuel scooping.
Scan the system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Scanning for information.
Open system map.
Displaying map.
Open system map.
System cartography.
Close system map.
Closing now.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
Fuel scooping.
Scan the system.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Cartography updated.
Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Leaving map.
Oh, it's a water world. It's been a while since I found something like that, isn't it? It's always worth having a look, isn't it? Take a picture. Take a photo.
Capturing image.
Take a high resolution photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Oh, that's painful. Take a high resolution photo.
Taking high resolution photo.
Take a high resolution photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Yeah, the crate is, I know I've gone on about it before, but in saying it's not a particularly faithful representation of the crate from Elite. But it is nice. I mean, that cockpit, just the layout inside is so clean and so gorgeous. It just looks functional and just simple. I like it. I really do actually like some of these internal layouts. All right, Frontier, you've still got me hooked. Take high resolution photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Take high resolution photo.
Recording high resolution image.
Boost.
That's already done.
Afterburners.
Boosting thrusters.
Is that one of those chromatic skins? It is, isn't it? The kind of red one. Take high resolution image. Take high resolution photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Okay. That's quite enough of that. See, now that is the extent of exploration at the moment. Think what I could have done if ever once we get the new bits.
Frame shift now engaged. Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Scan the system.
Scanning now.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Closing map.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Anyway, doing this still achieves what we're trying to achieve, which is to get out of the blocked zone that we can't travel to.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Frame shift now engaged. No anomalies detected. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
So we're just on a magical mystery tour today.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
It is starting to look remarkably like just a group of stars, isn't it? Engage FSD.
Frameshift drive engaging. Adjusting for jump.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
All systems check out. No unusual activity.
I must admit, the popular press, as in gaming press, has been quite effusive about what's coming up in the next release. So I'm going to have to I'm going to have to watch the Elite Dangerous broadcasts and try and actually catch up with what's going on. Open system map.
System cartography.
Close system map.
Exiting map.
Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift.
I'll tell you one thing I am looking forward to though is, but apparently, and I've not seen this in any of the broadcasts or any of the news releases or anything like that, but apparently they're going to actually implement the Aura review as well as part of the new exploration update, which is what we've been waiting for since the start. Just went to fix my 3D printer, Garzini, to find that my primary soldering iron is broke. So broken 3D printer, broken or soldering iron. And to break out
Scanning
the back.
for anomalies, none detected.
That's just a run of bad luck. The machine gods are not with you.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Closing now.
Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
So the Aura review is one I'm actually really looking forward to, because that's going to be exactly what I want for exploration. Because one of the things I do not enjoy doing is going to each of the planets individually, but not knowing what positions they're in relation to each other. So you find that if you try and do things that are in order or do things in the closest order to you, you're zipping back and forward across the star. So you're going from one side of the system
All
to the other.
systems check out.
Does it
No
make
unusual
more sense to be able
activity.
to explore what's on one side of the system and then flip to the other side and grab what's left? That would be more logical to me.
Fuel scooping.
Scan the system.
Gathering information.
Fuel
Cartography
scooping
updated.
complete.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Exiting map.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
I've just made myself a lemsip so I'll be with you until I've drunk it. Good man, stout fellow.
Jumping to
I actually have problems drinking those things. They make me feel sick. It's a bit unfortunate,
Maximum
so I have to go for the tablets. The black currant ones aren't as bad, and I can drink normal lemon juice. Just
Key
lemsip,
systems are at optimal levels.
lemsip
ready
lemon
for
or
exit.
other
Now.
similar products just seem to flag that gag reflex, which isn't good. Try getting a pharmacist to understand that.
Fuel scooping.
Scan the system.
Compiling data for cartography.
Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System cartography.
Close system map.
Leaving map.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Hey, do you want something different to talk about? Real life things that happen, right? How often is it?
Leaving system.
That you encounter a snake in the street? Well, the way this happened was I was taking the dog out and
Engaging exit.
on my way back from walking him, and just at the top of my street, a rather dishevelled looking gentleman approached, Jamaican guy, came across wearing a BT open reach uniform, and says to me, "Mate, can I borrow your stick?"
Disengage.
Now, I didn't know initially what he meant, but I've got a walking stick that I use when I'm walking the dog and when I'm walking further than just around, and I've also got a stick for picking up poo. So rather than just having like a bag or a bag that's got a little hand grip on it, because I don't like getting that close to poo, and also it's difficult for me to bend over with backache and leg ache and all that kind of crap. No pun intended. Open system map.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Closing map.
Scan the system.
Completing system scan.
I've got essentially a stick that's like one of those things like you can have for grabbing stuff, like a little clamp on the end that you can put. You can pull a trigger on a handle, and it'll close the jaws. Well, it's a similar idea, but it's got a dog poo grabber on the end of it. So you put a bag on it, you grab the poo, and you put it away. Yeah, you know how these things work. But the significant part of that is it's on a 3-foot stick. So this guy comes across and says, "Can I borrow your stick?" And I says, "Which one?" He goes, "You're the thing you're in your left hand." So I went, "Oh, this." And he went, "Yeah." And I went, "Why?" And he goes, "Because there's a snake in my van." And I thought, "Oh, right, okay, fair enough." And I will admit, right, having seen quite a lot of criminal programs and films and all that kind of stuff, the main thing that went through my head at that point was, is he going to try and get me to the back of his van and then take me somewhere nefarious and drop me off in a river or something like that? So I said, well, okay, it could be interesting. It could be a setup, or it could be literally this guy's got a snake. And obviously I saw the house he came from, and there was a BT open reach van in the driveway, and it went with his uniform. It was in a house driveway. So I thought, okay, it seems quite low risk. So I said, right, okay, I'll give me a couple of minutes, I'll take the dog back, and then I'll come round. And I did exactly that. Took all my valuables out of my pocket, I'll be honest, and said to Anne, I'm just going to cross the road to help somebody with a problem with his van. I should be back in a couple of minutes. Hint, hint, if I'm not, phone the police. So I went across to the place, literally just like sort of end of the street. And this guy's there with his mate, and they're looking into the engine block. And I thought, oh right, that's okay then. It's not actually in the back of the van. It's in full view of the street in the front of the engine. So I had a look in there, and right enough, there's a bloody orange and white snake wrapped around his battery. And I thought, oh, okay. So they've been trying to get it out with carpet grippers. The little sticks of wood with little nails in that, would hurt. But obviously, having nothing else on hand, they thought, we'll just use that. And then they saw me with my stick and thought, that's perfect! Which, to be fair, it was. So essentially, we then proceeded to try and get this snake out of the engine block using a carpet gripper and a poo stick, a poo picker-upper. It didn't go at all well initially, because essentially what happened was the snake was wrapped so tightly around we couldn't really get a grip on anything, and then the more we kept prodding and poking it, the more annoyed it was getting, the more it went to the back of the engine block and kind of sat there. So then eventually it kind of fell down into the engine itself, and we thought, oh, we're never going to get it now, but then it came out the front of the radiator. So being a snake, obviously it's quite tense, and obviously it's sort of sticking straight out, coming out of this radiator, which is perfect to grab it with the stick. So I got the poo stick, grabbed it gently in the jaws, near as close to the head as I could manage, and managed to get it in the bucket they'd put to the side. So it was sorted. me and my doggy poo stick managed to rescue a snake from a car, and the guy got hold of the RSPCA, reported it as a snake, and they said they'd get somebody around. So hopefully the snake is now in good care at the RSPCA, awaiting its careful owner, potentially to try and come and pick it up. So how cool is that? That was my week. That was only Tuesday. Open system map.
System
I've already looked at
cartography.
this one, I can't remember. Yes, closed system map. Closed system map.
Exiting map.
Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
But yeah, I mean, the two guys were proudly Jamaican. And it's been a long time since I've spoken Jamaican patois, or since I've listened to somebody speaking in Jamaican patois, is more accurate.
Jumping to next system.
And the guy's mate, who I think's a DHL driver, was pure
Interstellar travel mode.
thorough
Engaging now.
Jamaican patois talk, and it brought it all back
Scanning
because
for
my
anomalies. None detected.
a friend of mine had a girlfriend and her family who were Jamaican, and that was my first time actually listening to that kind of speech. I went to their wedding, and obviously her family was Jamaican and spoke in that way as well. They gave an introduction to that way of talking, which helped a little bit. We're trying to understand this guy, but wasn't perfect.
Scooping complete.
But it's actually really lovely to listen to. I'd really like listening to Jamaican accents and Jamaican way of speaking. It's fascinating. I do like different accents, and Jamaican is not one I can mimic because it's just so customised, and if you don't get the words right and the patois right, it just doesn't sound right at all. Engage FSD.
Frameshift
system
drive
map.
engaging.
System map.
Close system map.
Closing map.
Nice one, John.
3,
There's a snake in my boot. I looked up what kind of snake it was, and according to the
Interstellar
markings,
travel mode.
the
Engaging
closest
now.
match I can get is a corn snake, which apparently are quite popular over here as pets as well. They're really common in America,
Scanning for anomalies.
but
None
they've come
detected.
over here as pets as well. So what I'm thinking has happened is that someone's got one as a pet, and they've let it escape, and it's obviously got onto the street.
fuel scooping
And
complete.
then obviously found its way into this guy's engine, where it's kept itself nice and warm. Engage FSD.
Charging
Open system
frameshift
map.
drive.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Closing now.
Four,
Leaving system.
2, 1, engage.
Frameshift now engaged. No anomalies detected. Key systems are at optimal levels, ready for exit.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Engage FSD. Scan the system. Open. I think either of them ended it. Engage FSD.
Frameshift now
Open system
engaged.
map.
System cartography.
Close system map.
Leaving map.
Four,
Leaving system.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Frameshift now engaged. No anomalies detected. Key systems are at optimal levels, readying for exit.
So the other little thing is the little trailer that Frontier put out for Chapter 4. which doesn't really show all that much, which was disappointing. It just showed the ability to blow up a mine, to blow up an asteroid, which is something, I suppose.
Fuel scooping complete.
It didn't really show you much else what was going on, including any of the new ships that they've got on the horizon. Engage FSD.
Engaging
Open
drive.
Open system map. Open system map.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Closing now.
Ready to engage. 4,
Course
3,
adjustment.
2, 1. Engage.
So yeah, the mining updates look to be quite good.
All systems check out. No
I don't do a lot of mining, but I might take a look at it as part of exploring the new options. Obviously take a look at the new ships, hopefully.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Engage FSD.
Engaging
Open system
drive.
map.
System map.
Close system map.
Exiting map.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete.
So I can't stop looking round.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other
There's-
systems are at normal level.
Of all the VR games that I've played, this one just seems to have the most immersive area to sit in. I mean, the fact that you've got everything, all the stuff outside the ship and all the stuff inside the ship, and the amount of detail that you've got, it's the most detailed thing I've ever played. It's just great.
Fuel scooping complete.
Engage FSD.
Charging
Open
frameshift
system map.
drive.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Leaving map.
Four,
Vector.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Enable verbose mode.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Open system map.
System cartography.
Close system map.
Closing map.
Yeah, we never quick look for it, John. I mean, it's not long, it's like 30 seconds or something, but it just essentially shows a couple of different things. Basically, some pretty views of the Elite logo as
Hyperspace
usual.
velocity reached.
And a ship standing by while an asteroid blows up, and that's basically it. There's some new menus. Obviously, it shows you some of the menu stuff,
Engaging exit program.
including the repository of knowledge thing. I can't remember what they've called it. The codex. Is it codex?
Fuel scooping.
Just some new menu options. So essentially, it's some menus and an exploding rocks. So they've not really shown you anything that's meaty or anything that's kind of what people are waiting for. Well, maybe people are waiting for blown up rocks. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift.
Open
drive.
system map.
System map.
Oh god. Close system map.
Closing now.
Open system map.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Exiting map.
Yeah,
Jumping to next system.
definitely with you on that, Garzini. That already is exactly
Interstellar
what I've been
travel
waiting for.
mode. Engaging now.
That was something I did like the look of when they were doing the original
Key
kind of concept
systems are
drawings
at
and so on.
optimal levels. Ready for exit
Once they've got
now.
that in place, as long as it works the way I'd expect it to work, and it shows you where everything is in relation to each other, then that'll be top notch.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System map.
Whoa. That's a lot of shit. Is that a water world? Benson and Hedges. Nah, don't bother. Closed system map. Closed system map.
Closing map.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Yeah, it's definitely a series of stars, isn't it? It's separated out now.
Jumping to the next
Okay,
system.
that tells us what we need to do. Tells us what we need to know, sorry.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Alright, I'm satisfied. I've investigated, I'll see where it is. Exactly what Gosdini said.
Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System cartography.
Nothing. Closed system map.
Leaving map.
Give me 1 second. I've got a hair somewhere stuck to this bloody headset that is tickling my nose. And it's doing my fucking head in. Oh, dear me. Nope, it's actually one of those most annoying of all things, an actual hair attached to the inside of my nose. Which I still have no idea why we get when we're old. Got it. Oh, pulling that out has made my eyes water a bit. Oh, dear me. apologies, that's the other sort of honk. Me blowing my nose.
Keyboard mode off.
Oh dear. I said that has rather made my eyes water, so just give me a second while I get my eyes back in order. Oh, dear me. Right. Back to work. Hair out the way. Back into the universe. Back in the room. Open galaxy map.
Accessing cartography.
Right, let's see if we can get back to where we were trying to go then. So let's go back to the map, onto there, and control V. Oh, that's because I used print screen. Ha! Ha! Oh, God. Ouch. Okay, that means I've got to go back into a different window. My apologies, excuse me. Oh, it never ends. Okay, right. Let's try that again. Control V. Enter. Whee! Please plot, please plot. Oh crap! God damn it! Of course that's going to have cancelled my other route, isn't it? Oh no, it hasn't. Well, what about... Ugh, it's even worse. God, it's even worse. Shit. That's because that's really near Polaris, that's why. Holy shit! Really? Alright, Daddy Huggy. If you're still there, dude, thanks for watching. Appreciate it when that you're making time for this, so thanks very much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video when you get a chance to watch it later. I'm hoping it's just not going to be me trying to find a fucking way out of this bit of the galaxy. So I am getting a little bit pissed. Right, that'll do. Oh, close galaxy map. Close galaxy map.
Closing now.
Jump. Engage FSD.
Charging friendship drive. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are...
Can I use materials for a boost? I probably could. I don't have any on me that I'm aware of.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open right panel. Open right panel. Open starboard panel. No germanium! Can I get germanium by SRVing on a planet? Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Ready to engage. 4,
Adjusting for
3,
jump.
2, 1. Engage.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System cartography.
It was 500,000 light seconds away. Nah. Closed system map.
Leaving map.
Open galaxy map.
Welcome to stellar cartography.
What's the option for selecting a neutron star? An economical route only lets me plot 1k, so that's not nearly enough. Fastest route lets me use 20k and jet cone boost, but I can't seem to find any neutron stars, which is odd. All the maps on the planet. Okay, I'll find a planet, I'll try and do a boost. That only boosts me for one jump though, doesn't it? Trending trade routes, eh? Okay. Closed system map.
Unable to comply.
Closed galaxy map.
Closing map.
Engage FSD.
Drives engaging.
What time is it anyway? 9:45, darling.
Adjusting for jump.
2, 1, engage.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Engaging exit protocols.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
Displaying map.
Close system map.
Exiting map.
Okay, let's SRV it up. So basically, today we are lost in space. We are stuck. In order to try and get out, we're going to have to try and make some FSD injection stuff. So single use enhanced jump. So I'm going to go for the double distance. I'm going to go for whatever I can get. Not as if I've even got an SRV. I don't have an SRV. Left it. Oh god, I took it out when I went to the Gnosis, didn't I? To maximise my jump range. So it's in a pod. It's in a flipping pod back on the station. So there's not a lot of point in doing that, is there? God damn it!
Course adjustment.
3, 2,
It's not my night, is it?
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Although I'm going to say I'll bet you I've left them on the fucking Gnosis. I bet I did transfer them.
fuel scooping.
The rate I'm going might be quicker to go back to the bloody Gnosis.
Fuel scooping complete.
Engage page FSD.
Charging
Open
frame
system
shift
map.
drive.
System map.
Closed system map.
Exiting map.
Open system map.
System cartography.
Closed system map.
Leaving map.
It's just, yeah. Con! It's just no, isn't it? It's just big fudgy fat fudgies. Should have called this in the Botany Bay, shouldn't I? And to top it all, loop of shame! Water world, lovely. I want to land on these. Anyone watch me play Subnautica? That's basically this. Subnautica is how I get my I want to land in a water world fantasy sorted out. But look at that, that is beautiful. Take a high res photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Lovely. Open system map.
Displaying map.
So what the hell's Falconfly been doing around these parts? He's discovered everything around here. Closed system map.
Closing map.
How far away is it? Another 1,000. That's alright. I can cope with that. Apparently, and it's another thing that I've read, is we're going to have some different lighting elements. So enhanced lighting. So dark will be dark. Not sure how I'm going to... how we're going to see that differently. So I quite like the lighting the way it is. Computer enhanced and all that. Nice. Alright, back to work.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Closing now.
Engage FSD.
Drives engaging. Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System map.
Close system map.
Closing now.
Engage FSD.
Drives engaging. Engaging exit protocol.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Engage FSD.
Frame shift drive engaging. Jumping to next system. Hyperspace. Checking systems now. Complete. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Open system map.
System cartography.
Nothing to land on here. Not without going fucking miles away. Close system map. Close system map.
Leaving map.
Engage FSD.
Drives engaging.
This is not a friendly area of space, this, is it? Where the hell is the Gnosis drop me? Like in the middle of nowhere.
Vector.
3, 2,
Key systems are at optimal levels, ready for exit now.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Open system map.
Displaying map.
That'll do. I'm going to land and call it a night for tonight. So I am tired and my eyes hurt. Close system map. Close system map.
Closing map.
I think I've still got the landing stuff. Do I? If it's not listed in there, does that mean I don't have the planetary landing stuff? Power to engines.
Diverting power to requested systems.
Where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to the road to riches or anywhere back in the core. Where am I? Currently I have no idea. It was wherever the Gnosis jumped to last. Don't lip of shame me, come on. Fuck's sake. Just give me that. Do I actually have the London suite? I'm in Horizons, yeah. Oh, we're okay. We're fine.
Orbital flight engaged.
Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
Seems a lot closer to the ground, or a lot further away from the ground than I actually was there. That was unpleasant. Okay, so here I am then. I've landed on a planet I can't jump out and have a run around on. But hey, that's fine. We do what we can. Well, it's definitely chromatic skin, isn't it? The problem with not having played the game for so long is that essentially I've forgotten what I was doing. Take high res photo.
Recording high resolution image.
Take high res photo.
Taking high resolution photo.
Take high res photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Take high res photo.
Taking high resolution photo.
Take high res photo.
Capturing high resolution image.
Take high res photo.
Recording high resolution image.
Take high res photo.
Recording high resolution image.
That's a nice photo actually, that one. I'm in a really picturesque place. Nice. Okay, well I'm going to call it a night there. We'll try and continue our voyage home at some other point. Not this week because I've got a busy week ahead of me. Oh, that's why I kept hitting stuff. I've got a fat ass. So it's going to be next Wednesday before we actually get back in the sway of this again. So yeah, well thanks for watching. I'm just going to take this off. Oh. I'm time I found in the crate. I like it. It's a nice ship. I do enjoy flying it. It's a nice little bit of kit. Which do have been a bit, I don't know, could do have been a bit something. It's a bit samey. I think all the ships are getting a bit samey. But there you go. That's just me. So we're going to call that a night. Yeah, so as I say, the plan now for the stream, rather than doing random things, or sorry, the other way around, rather than having a specific set of things we'll do week to week, like week 1 being Space Day, week 2 being tabletop, or blah 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 blah. It's just going to be free for all games. So whatever game I feel like playing, or whatever game people want me to have a go at, I'll have a go and have a fun time doing it, rather than being constrained into what the schedule says to do, which I may not be in the mood for doing. So yeah, and hopefully that'll bring some viewers back, because we've lost all of the viewers we used to have. We have 3 viewers. We used to be getting like 20 to 30 viewers when we were on a Monday doing the Elite stuff, and now I'm getting 3 viewers. So I don't know what's going on. If I could do more than one stream, I would probably do a regular Elite stream and then do a regular something else stream, but I just don't have the capacity or the time at the moment to do that kind of stuff. But never mind, never mind. So next week, I am intending on Wednesday next week to play the beta, which will have dropped. It's supposed to be the 28th, so as far as I'm aware, it's usually the week commencing 28th, they say, and then it's the Tuesday usually that it drops. So if that's true, then I'll play on the Wednesday stream for the first time. I'll download it on the Wednesday during the day and then install it and run it. So I'll install it during the day on Wednesday while I'm at work, and then I'll play it in the evening. So yeah, we'll just see what happens from now until then. But this weekend there will be no Elite Encounters RPG session on Sunday, because I'll be in Wales for a start, and the other guys will be at TwitchCon in the US. So there will be none of us around to actually have a go. So my lovely daughter's looking after the house for us that weekend, just to make sure no one comes in and robs all our shit. So yeah, not around, and then back on Monday evening to do some stuff, probably around hopefully for Drew's stream. And then we'll be on Wednesday. So have a great week, enjoy your weekend, and thanks for watching again. Those of you watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment if you like what you see, comment if you don't like what you see, because I still want to know what you guys think of the stream, and then we shall see what happens next. So take care everyone, good night, have a good one. Love you all. Fly safe.